Alright, forgive me please. I am going to, take my book. Ask you to forgive me, please. It were a moment between so much frustrations and situations that are not nice. And I apologize for everything stealthy. Matt, Jeremy, Chan, Elijah, Jake, Hammond, Edmund, Mikhail, Shamu, Efren, Mahan, Gad, Shem, Ayan, Danny, Beal, Craig. I apologize, Miriam, and Georges. Benjamin's, I apologize. Jennifer's, I apologize, and I apologize for all of this into and Kate, Goldie, Beth, Dion. This is exactly that. So often have been happening so much things, and I have the situation that is really difficult to go through with so much aching. But I'm so sorry for it. I'm gonna try to give you something. Just taking one ibuprofen, I'm not feeling really fine. Have like a very suppression of my voice and have a very status which is not really nice. I am a little tense, but more than tense is exactly tense. Just not feeling fine. Alright, between all of the probabilities, further any or another device, whatever this is, however this is. I promise you I'm going to try my best and I'm going to make some sense about what best that we can do. And so oftenly, whatever the problems and however this is, even though something else is that we can still work to make it right. The way we said, I'm going to celebrate for the best as much if I can build life and welfare it, and will as best to do with the best will to embrace. So sorry, Will, so sorry, beautifuls. I'm sorry, Leandro, Hashem, I'm sorry, God, I'm sorry, Kadoish, I'm sorry, JHA'I KADOISH, I'm sorry, others, I'm sorry, people, I'm sorry. It's really difficult to me today, not for whatever excuse, it's just not really fine. For what the problems around. This in a very weird status that I were not. So sorry. Like we said, not coronavirus, no crap in happenings or occurrence. It's not true. But deposit in the patrols and whatever the cars of them with the bottom or voice command talkback like Google's and making whatever the Androids touching around or some detonation for spreading and optimizing for the wave for whatever they're trying to commercializing our days and trying to venom us all over day of day if you don't have to making whatever any other infectious delivering that they are something important that we should never attach to. I'm so sorry. My God, I'm sorry. I got a little conflicts in other situations, but we keep on working, and I'm gonna keep on working as well. And I have no idea what this is now, but yes, it's audible. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna try something on this. Further as much, whatever this is, however I do feel, however this came to, however it's still around. You've asked me for some video to publish. Matthews. You've asked me if I could make something instantly. And I have no idea what this is now, but yes, it's audible. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna try something on this. Further as much, whatever this is, however I do feel, however this came to, however it's still around. You've asked me for some videos to publish. Matthews. And you've asked me if I could make something and towards with everybody there with you, every person that we've been fighting justice rights permanently to the main exact senses about what we know and about who we are. So sorry for everything. I promise you that no matter, however, there are a certain degree of situations that even though that explains so much farther than a simplicity for a normal view, which of the complexity of existences and what the existence we know and we directly have much more realities than a simplicity for the view. And that explains us what us most real treasures we embrace and how real worthy we exist to be. So as persons, as the richness of in every human existence, what the richness as much the persons we are, with none elementing for egos or nothing which can be the celebration over here I come, here I am, is just the reality which is worthy we exist. And making the real clear fact of the respect for us as best ever we can and as best ever we have forwarding any class of circumstances and the worst of all, and even the last of the whole of the chaotics, even though the realities are that some pleasurable things happen normal as much for one person that seems to be non-worthy, that seems to be never important and nothing to can valuably be taken like. So often if that person is so destroyed and only suffers a condition like a victim with nonsense about but being a person with no possibilities to make nothing further but living in the destruction of challenges, is because someone needed that person for wording, appreciating that that person has some real worthy for the making such a damage. And between the whole of the probabilities that some snake and mother friggin' stuff first that turns to making such a thing is because of concerns that can be a worthy toward taking a person to putting it like a scam to taking glories and battles and whatever careers. And that's not allowed. And we are going to fight for it. So the reality of this all is exactly we have found out our days at the real, which existentially this is truth. We are. So sorry for everything again. I love you all so much, and I hope that we can sense every moment, every day on the real, which it means, and that really is. Okay, just a little bit. I hope I can give you some respectful, the way I told you, to give some honorable reality for respecting and high Your Majesties, Your Honors, every one of you to with me over her will about you are aware. And the reality as much for myself, I want to give you some senses about a real thing which I know I exist and I am for, and I do. Limitations as much what you've been through and have been happening are really insufferable, but it's just like it is. Once we can find the real part in the healthy space and the healthy field, we just go through and we make it. But once the completeness over the incredulity of sicknesses between like this to cause and making, we just deal it as best as we can and we try to survive it. Otherwise, the things will be so different so long and we will be just okay. But even though it doesn't mean that this had to be or had to be. It's exactly like we had found out the way to go through until sense about recuperations and about understanding what the right place and how the right is. Essentially for natural, not other. Senses for legitimate genuine, not sick and disfigurated until death. Ain't nothing that they does or have that we need. And ain't nothing that they exist is that we can embrace except one rejection for the normal coercive. I'm sorry for okay, no problem. My polyglot disorders, coercive coercion over the realities as much what this is exactly we do, and at the norm for those lines that should never have nothing to cross and neither to keep to cross. And with that, so sorry for, and let's make it up. Still is hate. Right there is the name. It's gonna be like an acoustic or something at a lounge. And I'm gonna try my best, and I'm sorry. Have you ever heard something like in Hebrew, Tashme Fotchedat Shelachati Matzma She'afo Atachma, which implies exactly the day of the whole of the embraceably for the keeping what it is exactly the right as much for senses to save and to destroying what causes the whole of the diseases and the tremendous rampages. It's exactly the day of called Setbaun Chatmisa, which we have historically for so much aspects as much we've been suffering. But though as much, that is exactly one instant for what already crying out, already claimed. And this was special for those moments, and we had a moment to celebrate in Mighty You Won't Remain, and Whitney used to sing it. Some soft a little bit. Tanne forkel late har man sig sef mod hammer har gala careful har let's Shaf my fanti ulam for when I Tayav halech hammer liot shiv Nemak hayafa Nemak for Jelo echatem mafsud tele hamafol koet halav hamshecha amar imlot nayam bayef od lahet Shabbat shoot Nashnamadel Hatsanov Hatel Shalom Kemot Hamov Chai I not difficulty. I am affected past something or something. I have the voice expressed, and I am like sink to inside, sunk to inside. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to kill you, but you've asked me if I will. Right? I'm not sure that I'm gonna get soprano. For my state, I'm so sorry. It's real tensions. I feel terrible. That's making it until this day 4. And I'm sorry. It's my third fail over feeling really with a problem. And I don't want to hurt myself. Then really a little bit like not that forced, but in a suppression which my voice is exactly affected and I want to be careful. I promise you, I'm gonna do something for it. Forgive me, please. Anyway, you've asked me something like, and I am not sure about, but you wanted to make the lounge, if I can, over I Believe in You and Me song, which as Whitney sang. And if I can give it one launch soft as best ever for the complete song, if I can. From the top, a very acoustic lounge soft. In love eternally, well as far as I can see, you will always be the one for me. Oh, yes, you will. Oh. And I believe in dreams or can. And I believe that love will never end. And like the rivers finds the sea, was lost, but now I'm free, 'cause I believe in you and me. I will never leave your side. I will never hurt your pride. When all the chips are down, babe, you know I'll always be around. Just to be right what you are. I'm sorry. My love, you know I love you, darling. I will never leave you out. I will always set you in, babe, in so much ways that no one ever sees deep inside. Can't you see that I believe in you and me? Oh, you know I'm no fool. Then you can't be what I love you so much, baby. So it's for gaat zijn wat gaat now. But you're just to be with you forever. Oh, babe. They wanted that to make whatever weird. It's not fair for her for the song, but okay. I believe in miracles, and love is the miracle, and yes, you know that. Oh, baby, you're my dream come true. You know I was lost, but now I'm free. Oh, yes, I'm free. 'Cause I do believe in you and me. Then you know that, oh babe, that I was lost. But now I'm free. So free. I'm so sorry. 'Cause you know that I believe in you and me. You know that I too believe in you and me. I'm so sorry. Now I have my voice suppressed and I'm sorry. You want to keep it just a little bit soft and showing you certain reality for other aspect of this. I hope I have that I know for what I got to do and that I can really give him that fair time after for all this, and I'm so sorry. I need to have the right life, and I need to recover, heal from my health. I'm so sorry. Okay. sorry, my disaster, my mess. I'm gonna make myself. I need to recover health on my own. And sorry for the disasters and the way you won. Just the reality is exactly on the focus of its found. If somebody needs to destroy it and disfigure it, it's because of no that exists. And if the reality has to be disfigured, it's not exist, then the reality itself is exactly for the call of the senses between what a parasitation or a fly stays, which involves exactly some enormous match for whatever's other interest is, but the reality itself. And the reality itself between the lines is exactly prey and predator, or malicious and just life, or to try to do something for it, or a nasty sort of a lineage, the way we said, with a complete of the historical presidential, that you know that they were so far so long, and each name identified with the best ever man. Forwarding the whole of the references about so needs to make investors creating business forwarding the reality is found. So they got to making the screaming like Sancho are sparking, don't you worry. We are exactly saying that we are just working. Going through on the writing on horse, but we are working. I don't say they are dogs. Dogs are creation. The problem is the mother. And the, you know. Okay, I'm sorry. We can give some stand up and saying mother freaking out. Okay. Okay. In any other moment, I'm showing what it's like then, and remember what it's like the best conscious of us to save the day. All right, I'm sorry to say son of a now. Exactly understood. Okay, just like my darling, believe me. For me, there is no one but you. Please love me so, oh, babe. This is my prayer. I promise you, and I hope I can do some sense about this now. Sorry for everything, and I'm uploading this as best that I can. I'm so sorry for everything. This is exactly me from the last hole of the whole of the existence, like the big ear part from the bottom, or trying to make some sense about how to breeze through with not taking the toxic side of the so much brains in the best ever diarrheas for working what anatomy never found. I'm sorry for everything which is not mine either ours, but it's a weird anatomic reality around that seems to be not the right existence for the reality. I'm sorry. Okay, in the way we keep on working, I'm sorry.